O thou true friend, read in the school of God the lessons of the Spirit, and learn from love's teacher the innermost truths. Seek out the secrets of heaven and tell of the overflowing grace and favor of God. Although to acquire the sciences and arts is the greatest glory of mankind, this is so only on condition that man's river flow into the mighty sea and draw from God's ancient source his inspiration. When this cometh to pass, then every teacher is as a shoreless ocean, every pupil a prodigal fountain of knowledge. If then the pursuit of knowledge lead to the beauty of him who is the object of all knowledge, how excellent that goal! But if not, a mere drop will perhaps shut a man off from flooding grace, for with learning cometh arrogance and pride, and it bringeth on error and indifference to God. The sciences of today are bridges to reality. If then they lead not to reality, naught remains but fruitless illusion by the one true God. If learning be not a means of access to him the most manifest, it is nothing but evident loss. It is incumbent upon thee to acquire the various branches of knowledge, and to turn thy face toward the beauty of the manifest beauty, that thou mayest be a sign of saving guidance amongst the peoples of the world, and a focal center of understanding in this sphere from which the wise and their wisdom are shut out, except for those who set foot in the kingdom of lights and become informed of the veiled and hidden mystery, the well-guarded secret. O daughter of the kingdom, the letter hath come, and its contents make clear the fact that thou hast directed all thy thoughts toward acquiring light from the realm of mystery. So long as the thoughts of an individual are scattered, he will achieve no results. But if his thinking be concentrated on a single point, wonderful will be the fruits thereof. One cannot obtain the full force of the sunlight when it is cast on a flat mirror. But once the sun shineth upon a concave mirror, or on a lens that is convex, all its heat will be concentrated on a single point, and that one point will burn the hottest. Thus is it necessary to focus one's thinking on a single point, so that it will become an effective force. Thou didst wish to celebrate the day of Rezvan with a feast, and to have those present on that day engage in reciting tablets with delight and joy, and thou didst request me to send thee a letter to be read on that day. My letter is this. O ye beloved, and ye handmaids of the merciful, this is the day when the day star of truth rose over the horizon of life, and its glory spread, and its brightness shone out with such power that it clove the dense and high-piled clouds, and mounted the skies of the world in all its splendor. Hence do ye witness a new stirring throughout all created things. See how in this day the scope of sciences and arts hath widened out, and what wondrous technical advances have been made, and to what a high degree the mind's powers have increased, and what stupendous inventions have appeared. This age is indeed as 100 other ages. Should ye gather the yield of 100 ages and set that against the accumulated product of our times, the yield of this one era will prove greater than that of 100 gone before. Take ye, for an example, the sum total of all the books that were ever written in ages past, and compare that with the books and treatises that our era hath produced. These books written in our day alone far and away exceed the total number of volumes that have been written down the ages. See how powerful is the influence exerted by the day star of the world upon the inner essence of all created things. But alas, 1,000 times alas, the eyes see it not, the ears are deaf, and the hearts and minds are oblivious of this supreme bestowal. Strive ye then with all your hearts and souls to awaken those who slumber, to cause the blind to see, and the dead to rise. O bird that singeth sweetly of the Abdu'l-Baha beauty, in this new and wondrous dispensation the veils of superstition have been torn asunder, and the prejudices of Eastern peoples stand condemned. Among certain nations of the East, music was considered reprehensible, but in this new age, the manifest light hath in his holy tablets specifically proclaimed that music, sung or played, is spiritual food for soul and heart. The musician's art is among those arts worthy of the highest praise, and it moveth the hearts of all who grieve. Wherefore, O thou Shahnaz, play and sing out the holy words of God with wondrous tones in the gatherings of the friends, that the listener may be freed from chains of care and sorrow, and his soul may leap for joy and humble itself in prayer to the realm of glory. Strive with heart and soul in order to bring about union and harmony among the white and the black, and prove thereby the unity of the Baha'i world, wherein distinction of color findeth no place, but where hearts only are considered. Praise be to God, the hearts of the friends united and linked together, whether they be from the east or the west, from north or from south, whether they be German, French, Japanese, American, and whether they pertain to the white, the black, the red, the yellow, or the brown race. Variation of color, of land, and of race are of no importance in the Baha'i faith. On the contrary, Baha'i unity overcometh them all, and doeth away with all these fancies and imaginations.